Hi everyone, it's Alice, and baby, can you put the volume down a little bit? Thank you. Just a little update. I'm helping you. How the heck is this stuck over here? Oh, here. So, for a week, my boyfriend was not feeling well. He was going through, he was on,
and as you can see right here, guys, it's not an ordinary bomb.
He was on, let me see.
Stop a smartphone.
I know. He was going through he was on Suboxone. They were prescribed to him in the prison, and he wanted to, take a step further and come off of that and just be completely clean from anything, which I am extremely proud of you, babe. I'm extremely proud of him. I don't want him on anything. I want him clean from anything, if he does MJ or drinks, the regular stuff, that's fine, but I don't want him in any like hardcore stuff or anything like that. So I'm very proud that he took that step and he got off that pill, and he had to endure like a little over a really rough week and a half. So that week, that was really rough on him. He was really tired, really moody. All he wanted to do was like sleep or lay down. We barely talked, maybe a minute or two every call. So we barely talked. So we went from he had started, to say sweet things, because I kept telling him, like, I want to hear sweet things, and he started to tell me sweet things, and it was like a couple days, maybe a week of just being really good between us. It was really good. And then he did this. He took this step to come off of that pill, and he started feeling like crap. So we're barely talking. He's moody, so he's snappy with me, and everything we did talk about in them 2-minute phone calls, right? So a week is gone and we're barely talking. So it's like, as time passes on, you adjust to the difference. When something changes, right? At first it's hurtful, it's sad, but then you adjust to the change. You adjust to it. So it's like I adjusted to the change of us barely talking. And when you're barely talking, it's kind of like you broke up, like, I don't know, does that make sense? Maybe. And then there was a day where we didn't talk at all because the phone lines were down. It happens apparently in prison. Their electricity or their whatever it is goes down, and it's quite possible to go like a day, couple days without talking to them. This was my first time that it happened where we didn't talk the whole day. So it's like, back then I would have been so depressed, so sad. just worried that I didn't talk to him. My day would have sucked if I didn't talk to him. And I'm always gonna be honest in my videos, because this is my life journey, mine. This channel is honestly about me, what I go through, my life journey, what I feel like, and I'm not going to hide how I feel. I'm always going to be honest. So, since I'm used to it now, a week, right, of barely talking, and then we have a day of no talking, I was fine. It didn't bother me. And like, as I say it and I think about it, I'm like, wow, like, what's wrong with you, Alice? How did it not bother you? Because I'm used to the change. I'm used to him not being here. I'm used to not going to his place. I'm used to not being able to call him myself. I'm used to not FaceTiming him. I'm used to it. You adjust. You become used to the change in things. It might be hard to like adjust in the beginning, because it was extremely hard, but now it's almost a year in. September 29 will be a year. It's July 21st today, I think. I mean, I always put the date in the video, so you'll see. So we're almost a year in, and I don't know. He called me once today. Well, our first kind of long conversation started yesterday, and it just doesn't feel like it's the same. He seems really different because he's not on anything. This is him as a normal person, off any kind of substance, off any kind of pill or whatever. He is clean, and this is him with a normal mind. He's able to think clearly. He's not on anything, so he's different. He sounds so much healthier, so much better. I am extremely happy for him, because it is much better to not be on anything, period. And I am really, really proud of him. You can hear in his voice the difference. He's a lot more sharper. His stuttering has kind of, I haven't heard it actually. His stuttering has gone away. You can just hear the difference in his voice. I haven't seen him. He hasn't video called me. I want to tell him to video call me, but I have a feeling he's going to say that he doesn't feel like getting up to go do it, because he's been just laying in bed all day. His body's too tired still. And when we talk, he's just quiet. I mean, he's always quiet, but it's just to the point where I'm done arguing about things that I've brought up so many times before. And if you're a lady, or if you're a man who's experienced this from your lady, then you know when she gets to that point, that means her feelings are fading away. Before him and I started talking in this way of being together, I was with my kid's dad, and we had broken up probably like 2 or 3 years. I was single. Longest time that I've ever been single since 19. 19 is when I first got into a relationship, and then I've just hopped from one relationship to the next. So before my current boyfriend, I was 2 to 3 years single. 3, I think. And going through this relationship, you definitely learn more and more about yourself, what you want, what you don't want, what you're willing to put up with, what you're willing to not put up with. And honestly, I'm just tired. Like, my boyfriend, I'm not saying I'm tired of him. He hasn't done anything wrong. It just, you know how sometimes people grow apart, feelings fade. Like, he's in prison. I haven't seen him. We've had no physical contact, no hug, no kiss, nothing. And he's changing, you know? He's starting to kind of say, like, attitude-y things, and he's not mistreating me. He's not. I can honestly say he's not mistreating me in any way. I do believe he loves me, but I know me and I know what I want, and I've voiced it so many times. I just want attention. I want to be constantly told, I know I don't look beautiful right now, but I want to constantly be told, like, I'm beautiful, and like how much I'm loved. I don't need to be constantly told I'm beautiful, because right now I don't look beautiful. So I just want to be constantly told how much I'm loved and appreciated, and like how lucky he is to be with me. You know, sweet stuff like that. Like how much he misses me. Like when he called, like we hadn't talked for a week, right? So the first thing for me is when he called me, his first thing should have been like, babe, like, it's so good to hear your voice. You know, I missed your voice. You know, I love your voice so much. I know it's annoying to you guys, but when I talk to him, my voice changes. My, like, softness comes out, and it changes. It's a completely different voice. It's not unbearable when I talk to him. And it was just like a blah plain greeting. And like, I've never had it where my boyfriend is obsessed with me, like so in love with me, doesn't want to lose me, like I'm just the best thing to ever happen to him. Why is it that I can treat the guy that I'm with that way, but I can never get that treatment back? And so I'm giving up. Like, honestly, I'm giving up. I don't even feel like bringing it up to him anymore. I'm accepting it. I'm accepting it that this is how he is. He doesn't get what I'm saying, because I've told him so many times. I'm sure by now, if you've gotten to this video, you've heard our recordings and how many times I've told him, cried about it, and he just doesn't get it. Like I said, women hit a certain point where they just stop telling you, because they've told you so many times that they're just exhausted of repeating the same thing and wanting something, and you're not doing it. So I think I've hit that point, which is sad, because I think of all our good times before he got arrested, and you know, we had so much fun together. I was so happy to go and see him. It was so much fun to go be with him and spend the night over at his place. We would have fun, like we would have a good time. I was so happy around him. And then now it just blah. Like, he has nothing to talk about. I have to like come up with things to talk about to keep the conversation going. It's to the point where when I hear him quiet, I just tell him, all right, like, you can call me later. When I used to just want him to stay on the phone no matter what. Now it's just, all right. I tell him, all right, you can just call me later. He doesn't realize that he's most likely going to lose me. I see it happening. It's like we're hanging on a very thin thread on my side. And I don't want to express this to him because it's going to hurt his feelings, and then he's going to try to break up with me because he's not good enough or whatever. You know, instead of just doing the things I keep asking for. Like, can somebody explain to me why it's so hard that when you talk to your girlfriend, it's hard to like want your first phone call of the day to be like, hey beautiful, hi beautiful, I missed your voice, I had a dream about you. Even if you didn't have a dream about me, make up a damn dream about me. Or to just randomly be like, oh, I remember this day, we had so much fun this day. Something like, bring up a memory of us. Tell me you miss my eyes, my lips. Like, you miss how I would hawk to you. Like, damn. If you know what hawk to, you guys should know what it means by now. By the time this video gets posted, you should know. Anything to like show me you thinking about me, you think about me, you love me so much, you miss me so much. Like, it honestly feels like it's a one-way street. It feels like a one-way street. And like, once my feelings fade, that's it. I don't see you the same anymore. Because of the disappointment. Like, when that disappointment kicks in, that I'm just so disappointed in somebody. Like, you could be famous, you could be rich, it doesn't matter to me, because I don't go for somebody who's famous or money or anything. I'm with somebody who's in prison, so obviously I am not after gold digging reasons, and it just will not matter to me. What's done is done. So I'm starting to feel it. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be honest in how I feel. I'm not going to hide it or change it up. Like, I'm trying to keep the spark going. I'm trying to just be like, like, put it aside that he continues to not really talk and I have to do the talking. Like, I try, I'm like, okay, just keep doing it, Alice, so that it doesn't completely fall apart. But at some point, I'm just gonna be done. I'm just gonna be done trying and trying and trying and trying. There's only so much that one person can do to save the relationship. So that's, yes, that's where we're at. Follow along if you want to hear more updates. Bye-bye.